Hello children, nice to see you all back, and we have a poem to do. We were in the lesson the model millionaire, okay, and the poem that follows is clouds. Have you seen clouds? Because I hope you would have all guessed, the screen you had clouds. So, some of you prompting there cloud. Children, I welcome all my 8th standard students to this lesson, and this is first language English group. Am I right? Are you all seated with your pen, book and a textbook in your hand? And if you are ready, we go to the lesson. Children, I have told you today we are going to read a poem, and it is The Cloud, okay, by P.B. Shelley. And children, before we go to the poem, have you seen clouds in the sky? You have seen various types of clouds. Have you noticed it? Some clouds are as you see on the screen. You call it as nimbus cloud. Oh, they are all named, is it? Yes, they have different names. Nimbus cloud, cumulus cloud, see that is how it looks, and stratus cloud. We all have seen clouds, but we did not know that there are different types of clouds also. We would notice the clouds vary, shape, sizes, etc. And these are not only the 3. Here goes the bigger picture. Look at that. There are types of clouds, and you find it on certain heights. Below you see that the clouds listed there, the 4 types of clouds with the picture listed there, you find it at a level of 6,500 feet, children. And higher to that, up till 20,000 feet, you find another set of clouds. Are you reading it? Altocumulus, correct. Altostratus, cumulonimbus. Children, and higher than that, about 20,000 feet, about 20,000 feet and 42,500 feet, you find another set of clouds. Cirrus, can you see that? Cirrostratus. So, children, these are the different types of clouds. Now, coming to our poem for the day, I told you it is The Cloud, and who has written that? P.B. Shelley. This is how he looks, correct. The picture here portrayed, it looks as though it is a girl, but this is a boy. What is the name? Percy Bysshe Shelley. His full name is Percy Bysshe Shelley. And children, he was born on 4th of August 1792 in England. And when did he die? 8th of July 1822 in Italy. And children, his education was, he studied at the University of Oxford. And what are his poems? To a Skylark and A Day to the West Wind, later Queen Mab, and children, many more to go, and here are the pictures. Okay, these are a few of his poems. Children, did he get any awards? In India we see Jnanapith Award. We have highest awards, Nobel Prizes, but did P.B. Shelley get any award? No, he did not get any award. Why? He died at a very young age when he was 30 years. It is said that he drowned, okay, in a lake. Children, and we have a award in his name. What is that? The Shelley Memorial Award of the Poetry Society of America. It is named after this poet P.B. Shelley. We go to the poem. But before we read the poem, I want you all to listen to a story, a short story, which is very interesting. Shall we all listen? Here it goes.
Clouds to the rescue. One early morning, when the animals of lush meadows were just getting ready for the day, 2 woodcutters stealthily made their way through the forest Mike the rabbit was first to spot them. Look, those two humans with axes are eyeing our trees. He alerted his friends. Woodcutters? They must have come to cut down the trees in our forest. Our homes will be destroyed. What do we do? Asked Bella the squirrel. Let's ask King Leo the lion. He's sure to have some idea, said Tina the rabbit. And so Mike, Tina and Bella, along with Ellie the elephant and Minnie the bird, set off for King Leo's cave. Sir, we are in trouble. Please help us, Tina called out from outside King Leo's cave. What's the matter? Asked King Leo, coming out. All of you look so worried. If you have come to me so early in the morning, it must be something serious. Sir, two woodcutters have entered our forest. They are eyeing the trees that have borne most fruits. We have built our nests in those trees. If they cut those trees, we will be homeless. You must help us, said Minnie worried. It is indeed a serious matter. Let's ask Neil the cloud and his friends for help, said King Leo. The animals brightened up at the idea. Neil surely had the power to help them, they thought. They immediately reached out to him. Neil, can you help us? Two woodcutters have entered the forest. If they cut our trees, we will be homeless, said Ellie. Look, who's here? Said Neil, amused. Only the other day, one of you were making fun of our sheep, and now you want our help. Sorry, but we don't want to help you. Neil's friends nodded in agreement. Please forgive us, we are sorry. We shouldn't have made fun of you, said the animals, feeling bad for making fun of the clouds. Seeing Neil and his friends unresponsive, the animals began to walk back, worried about their homes. Wait, friends, they heard Neil call out to them. This forest belongs to us as well. While I was angry that you made fun of my friends and me, we cannot turn our backs on you who are in trouble. So tell us, how can we help you? Asked Neil. Thank you for not deserting us in our time of need, Neil. Please make it rain so heavily that the woodcutters get frightened and are forced to leave the forest, requested Bella. Don't worry, I will take care of it, said Neil. He and his friends moved swiftly to drink up as much water as they could from the lake until they became dark and heavy. They then floated over to where the woodcutters were and rained over them heavily, followed by thunder and lightning. What's this? How is it raining at this time of the year? The woodcutters were taken by surprise. We won't be able to go back to our village in this rain. Let's take shelter under this tree for the time being, said one woodcutter to the other. They sat under the tree for a long time. They plucked a few fruits from the tree and started eating them. Imagine what would have happened if this tree was not there to give us protection from the rain. We would have got drenched and fallen sick, said the first woodcutter. You are right, my friend. We had come to cut down these trees. But those same trees have protected us. They also provide us with oxygen to breathe and fresh fruits to eat. We have learned a lesson today. If you cut the branch you are sitting on, it is you who is going to fall down, said the other. Anyway, it has stopped raining. Come, let's go back home. The two woodcutters left lush meadows and started walking towards their village. All the animals of the forest came out in the open and started celebrating. They thanked the clouds who had helped save their precious forest. They apologized to Neil and his friends for making fun of them earlier. We must remember something. There is nothing shameful about accepting one's mistake and apologizing. And there is nothing better than forgiving those who repent their mistake and giving them a second chance, said King Leo, addressing everyone.
Hey children, did you listen to the story? Enjoyed it? Yes, it gives us a lesson to learn. You should forgive, right? You should be of help to others. You should not have a grudge. Okay, and you should have that mind to forgive and to help others when they are in need. Enjoy the story? Okay, children. Now, before reading the poem, I want you all to have a look at this new words. Here it goes, stream. What is a stream? It's a small narrow river. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? ಹೊನಲು. ಹೊನಲು. This is how it looks, children. Have you seen it? We should have come across that, right? And you have a sentence here. We waded across a shallow stream. Look at these boys. They are trying to wade. What do you mean by wade? Cross, where they will sometimes swim or sometimes walk if it is not too deep. Okay? Stream andre eno? Honalu. The next word is dew. ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಡ್ಯೂನ? ಹೌದು, ಡ್ಯೂ ಡ್ರಾಪ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ರೈಟ್? ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಟೈನಿ ಡ್ರಾಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಯಿಶ್ಚರ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ಕೋಲ್ಡ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸಸ್. ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ನೈಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಹೌದಾ? ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಹೌ ಇಟ್ ಲುಕ್ಸ್. ಲುಕ್ ಅಟ್ ದ ಡ್ಯೂ ಡ್ರಾಪ್ ದೇರ್, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಫಾಲಿಂಗ್ ಡೌನ್. ಹಾಂ, ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಇದನ್ನು? ಇಬ್ಬನಿ ಹನಿಗಳು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ dew drops sparkled in the morning sunlight. Can you find the dewdrop there? The small one? Yes, that is dewdrop. Next one is rocked. Rocked andre we know, it's a stone thing, right? But illi rocked andre eno in this context? This is what is called rocked. It means moving regularly, back and front. Okay, from side to side, children. You have found this, rocking chairs, right? And kannadadalli ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅದನ್ನು? ಓಲಾಡಿಸು. Okay, this is how it looks. Always a word will have different meaning according to the context it is used. Okay, have that in mind, children. And the next one is flail. What is flail? Look at this picture here. My friends, ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಹಳ್ಳಿ ಕಡೆ ಇರೋದಾದರೆ ನೀವು ಇದನ್ನು ನೋಡಿರ್ತೀರ. ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಇದನ್ನು? ಅದರ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಲುಕ್ ಅಟ್ ದಟ್. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ವುಡನ್ ಟೂಲ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ of a stick. Okay, there are two sticks here. One will be swinging, okay, from the end of the long handle. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ? ತೆನೆ ಬಡಿಯುವ ಕೋಲು. ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಎಸ್, ಹೊಲಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. Once the crop is ripe, okay, to separate the grain, they use this flail. Okay, this was used for threshing grains. Children, go to the next one, lashing hail. ನಾನು ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟೋಲ್ಡ್ ಯು, ವಿ ಸಿ ಹೇಲ್ ಸ್ಟೋನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ನಾಟ್? ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಲ್ಯಾಶಿಂಗ್ ಹೇಲ್ ದೆನ್? ಇದು ಬೀಳೋ ರಭಸ. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಹೌ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್. ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಸ್ಟೋನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಐಸ್ ಹಿಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಹೌ ಇಟ್ ಲುಕ್ಸ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅದನ್ನು? ಆಲಿಕಲ್ಲು. ಆಲಿಕಲ್ಲು ಮಳೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀವಲ್ಲ, ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಫೈನ್, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಆಲಿಕಲ್ಲು, ಹೇಲ್ ಸ್ಟೋನ್ಸ್. ಲ್ಯಾಶಿಂಗ್ ಹೇಲ್ ಅಂದರೆ ದ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಹಿಟ್ಸ್ ದ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್, ದ ಹೇಲ್ ಸ್ಟೋನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ದ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಇಸ್ ಪೆವಿಲಿಯನ್. ವಿ ವುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಹರ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗೋದಾದರೆ ವಿ ಲಿಸನ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್, ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ ಸಿಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಪೆವಿಲಿಯನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಿ, ರೈಟ್? ಯುವರ್ PT teachers would have used the word. What does pavilion mean? A pavilion is a large temporary structure, temporary, have that in mind, such as a tent which is used at outdoor public events. Sometimes it may be temporary, children, but sometimes school alli nododadre pavilion kattirtare, right, where children have their lunch there, they sit there for group studies, okay, they sit for having a look at the events that's happening in the ground. This is a pavilion, right. Kannadalli ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಹಜಾರ. Okay, and the next one is cenotaph. What is a cenotaph? It's a monument built to honor soldiers who are killed during wars. Children, this is how it looks. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಸ್ಮಾರಕ. ಓಕೆನಾ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾವನ್. ಕ್ಯಾವನ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇಟ್ ಲುಕ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ ಅನ್ಫೆಮಿಲಿಯರ್ ವರ್ಡ್, ಹೌದಾ? ಅಂದರೆ ಕ್ಯಾವನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಲಾರ್ಜ್ ಕೇವ್. ಕೇವ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ? ಗುಹೆ. ನೋಡಿದಿರಾ ಚಿತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ? ಗುಹೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಟು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಯು. We shone our torches around the cavern to see what was inside. So, cavern alli torch ಹಾಕ್ತೀವಿ. ಯಾಕೆ? There are no lights. The sunlight also does not enter. So, you need a torch to see what is inside. So, what is cavern? Cavern means it's a large cave. Children, with this new words, let us read the poem, and you all will open page number 117. Poem number 16, The Cloud by P.B. Shelley. Have you opened your text? And here it goes, children. I bring fresh showers for the thirsting flowers from the seas and the streams. I bear light shade for the leaves when laid in their noonday dreams. ಏನು ಅರ್ಥ? ಐ ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾರಿಲ್ಲಿ? ಹೂಸ್ ಐ ಹಿಯರ್? ಐ ಬ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ಶಾಸ್ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಶಾಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಇದು ಮಳೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಐ ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾರು ಮಳೆ ಸುರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು? ಗುಡ್, ವಿ ಆರ್ ಟಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಕ್ಲೌಡ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕ್ಲೌಡ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್? ಎಸ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಶವರಿಂಗ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಥರ್ಸ್ಟಿ ಫ್ಲವರ್ಸ್. ಥರ್ಸ್ಟಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಫ್ಲವರ್ಸ್ ಥರ್ಸ್ಟಿ ಇರುತ್ತಾ? ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಯು ಸೀನ್ ಅ ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಟೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ ವೆರಿ ಥರ್ಸ್ಟಿ, ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಡ್ರಿಂಕ್ ವಾಟರ್? ನೋ. So, these are the imageries used by the poet. There are imageries used in this poem as well. And here, I bring fresh showers for the thirsting flowers. Look at the sentence. I antandre cloud. It is telling that it is bringing fresh showers, the rain. For the thirsty flowers antandre the flowers which were dry due to the hot sun. And something to do with poetry devices also, right? We will have a look at that later. Let us understand the poem first. And from the sea and the stream. So, where does it bring this fresh showers from? It brings the fresh showers from the sea and the stream. ಏನು ಅರ್ಥ? ಗುಡ್. ಸೈನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಎವಾಪರೇಷನ್. How does it happen? When there is sun. Okay, when the heat of the sun is more, what happens? The water gets evaporated. Is it not? It gets evaporated. Then it forms into clouds. The clouds are carried away. It goes up. You have seen the different levels of the clouds as well. Right. Later, when they become huge and too heavy, what happens? You see them as rains. Right. Look at the next one. From my wings are shaken the dews that waken, the sweet buds every one, when dropped to rest on their mother's breast, as she dances about the sun. What does it mean, children? That poet tells that the cloud has other activities other than raining. What does it say? See on the mountain top. On the mountain top, you can see the cloud. See how it looks. It looks as though a pavilion is formed. Right? It looks like a pavilion, a shelter. Right? And looks very beautiful. So, I form a pillow, okay, which sleeps in the arms of the storm. And the next one, children, I read it now. I veil the veil of the lashing hail and whiten the green plains under, and then again I dissolve it in rain and laugh as I pass in thunder. And the next one. I am the daughter of earth and water, and the nursling of the sky. I pass through the pores of the ocean and shores. I change, but I cannot die. Listen, children. Look at the cloud. What is it telling? That it is the daughter of earth and water, it seems. Okay. I am the daughter of both earth and also water. Right. And I am a nursling to the sky. What does nursling mean? An infant. I am an infant to the sky. The sky is so vast. The sky is so vast. And I am a nursling. I am an infant to the sky. I am also a daughter to the earth and water. Is it not? And children, I don't die. I am immortal. Why does the cloud say it is immortal? ಹೌದು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾವೇ ಇಲ್ವಂತೆ. ಏಕೆ? After it rains, you find that the clouds are again formed. The sky is clear, no doubt. After it rains, the sky is clear. But still, you find the clouds. How did that happen? It means to say the cloud has no death. The cloud has no death. It does not die. Okay? It again collects water. Look at the next one, children. And after the rain, when with never a stain, the pavilion of heaven is bare, and the winds and sunbeams with the convex gleams. Let's understand up till here. What happens, children? After the heavy rains, when there is the sunshine, you find the rainbow. The convex gleams. Build up the blue dome of air. I silently laugh at my own cenotaph. And out of the caverns of rain, like a child from the womb, like a ghost from the tomb, I arise and unbuild it again. Who is it here? The cloud again. What does he do? After the rain, the sky becomes clear, is it not? And the cloud laughs now. I was dead. I had almost vanished after the rain. Okay, it's like it is telling, I laugh at my own cenotaph. Cenotaph ಅಂದರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ, ಸ್ಮಾರಕ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇವೆ. Is it not? I die and again I come to life. I am like a child emerging from the womb. Okay, which raises once again. It builds in the blue dome of the air. Right? So I build again and I form a cloud. Okay? And this is how the cloud says that it is immortal. Did you follow? Nice to read about the cloud, right? And children, and the summary very shortly here for you. The poet P.B. Shelley personifies the cloud very beautifully. Clouds are a gift of nature. Cloud never dies and hence it is immortal. They form overseas and gradually transform into raindrops or hailstones depending on the nature of winds. The poet here pictures the cloud as speaking, is it not? All the way the cloud was speaking. It is spoken of as the daughter of the earth and water. It is also described as the brushing of the sky. Okay, she brings the first shower to the flower waiting in summer and also brings light shade for the leaves. The sweet buds are woken up by the dew showered upon them. The hailstones whiten the plains and dissolves into rain. Okay, and again what does it do? From the earth's crust, okay, from the pores, it forms into a cloud again. I don't die. Okay, and it is a continuous process. Children, if you have understood the summary of the lesson, have you? Children, I told you. While I was going through the poem, I said there are poetic devices also. I meant to say there are figures of speech. What are figures of speech, children? Here it goes. The figure of speech, you have a list here: simile, metaphor, alliteration, personification, synecdoche, and you have metonymy. And have you come across this? You would have come across simile and metaphor, right? And today we will have a look at the next figure of speech. But before that, I posed a question earlier. What are figures of speech? It's a figurative language used by the poet to make it more meaningful, colorful, right? Look at one of the example here. The moon was resting in the midnight sky. Look, the moon is resting. Okay, look at the next one. The leaves danced their way through the lawn. Look at the leaves dancing. Have you seen it? Okay, next one. The wind whistled throughout the day. Whistle. Have you heard the wind whistling? You have heard the boys whistling, right? Look at the next one. The flame of the candle danced in the dark. The flame is dancing. And here, the slices of bread jumped out of the toaster suddenly, scaring me. Oh my God. Children, what are all this? Yes, they are all called as personification. One of the figure of speech is personification. What is personification then? You give human qualities, okay, human characteristic to an object, animal or an idea, and that is personification. You saw the bread? They are jumping and it says that bread. Have you seen a bread jumping? See, that is how it is described. You are giving human qualities to object, animals or idea. And children, some of the examples in the poem are, I bring fresh showers for the thirsting flowers. I told you. Next, I am the daughter of earth and water. I silently laugh at my own cenotaph. These are some of the examples of personification that you find in the poem. Your work is, you will list out the rest. You will list out the rest of the literary device that is used in the poem. Children, we will go to the assignment. You have a set of questions. You have to answer the following questions, okay, in your notebooks. Read the question and answer it. Okay, children? And the next one. Lastly, you will also write the summary of the poem. And children, I am very happy that you have understood the poem as well. Okay? And this poem is for memorization. You all will memorize the poem. Take 2 or 3 readings, understand and then memorize. It carries marks. Children, with this, I complete the class. Thank you all for listening. Please work on your assignments and read. Best of luck. And this is Anthony Mary signing off for today. Thank you, children.